Hey, good morning guys. Road trip day with the critic. What happened to you rolling, man? So we up and running like crazy. What's hot, what's not? What you guys doing? What's cooking, what's kicking? Now I receive a lot of complaints from people who call and got confusion. Alexander Village get money, Vry's Lost get money. A lot of people got confusion with who getting, how much people getting. Some family members in Vry's Lost get more than other people. So I'm hoping the body that is to follow up and monitor this money is doing the thing the right way. Because this is billions of dollars. And we gotta make sure every cent is accounted for. So the video is, since I collect back the phone, the video is very blurry. So I ain't know what's going on there, but most of the trip today gonna be on the road. Right? It's gonna be on the road view. So that's most of the trip. Most of the trip go looking like that. So you could call me on 622-7740, call or WhatsApp, as I can't read a message while I'm driving. So somebody said good morning. Joan said good morning, Paul.
Good morning.
Yeah, so today we're doing East Coast and East Bank. As far as we can get it. Friendship has got a serious problem. So yesterday, as I said before, I received multiple calls about dissatisfaction with how the 25,000 is being shared. And you can see little stunts and stuff on the road today. But this bus is like a plane. Right, you gotta go close behind the bus and see. So people I don't know why they don't get rid of these buses. You guys sit down I never like minibus. By all when I was traveling in buses, I never like it. Minibus is a poverty culture thing. You understand? It is designed to program you mentally for sufferation. People don't even know it. If you look at how you're just packing like sardine in a minibus, no civilized part of the world got no minibus running away. Everybody, 15 people there choke up in a bus. Where you go is all them hustling country, them little third world thing, yes. And the first thing you gotta do if you're gonna develop a country is work on public transit. Them bus gotta get rid of. The smallest bus shed in this country is maybe a 30-seater. Everything is a hustle. From when you wake up in the morning, as soon as you jump in the bus is a hustle. Life is a struggle. You know? That one push down, people throwing their body in front of your face. You ain't got no space. Hello, good morning. Talk to me.
I enjoyed watching you, but I have to call. First time I called, I tried to find $12. It came around well a bit money for us. And my husband, he's a guy in Leeds, but he lived most of his life out, but he came back here for years. Short passport, American passport.
Hold on. You got somebody come back from foreign?
No, my husband. Lived in Guyana actually 8 years.
Yeah.
And then we come to share the 25,000 that we will not give him. And
Does he have a home here? He own a house here?
No.
Well, the first set of people are households and they're listed as homeowners. So what your husband would have to do if he's and again it's households they're giving this thing to. It's not individuals, not 750,000 Guyanese getting 25,000.
Oh,
It's 200-something thousand households. So if your husband do, highly unlikely. Yes, sir. We ain't giving 18-year-olds and teacher.
I showed my passport. I'm a guy. I traveled bargain one time. And they did not give me. So, I don't know.
No, but do you have a home here? You own a household here?
No, I don't have.
Well, you got to sign up pink. That is why yesterday a lot of people called. And they were dissatisfied with what happened. The person who live at the house, who are rent. Raja. Now here laugh. Remember, households are people who rent in too. But that is a second phase, whereas you sign a pink slip, and when the second phase come round, we go into people who rent house and so now, based on the proof.
My dear, I don't know, but I think the government got it all wrong. How they mixing up that thing. People who own a house, shouldn't get a car because they can afford, they have a house. But people who don't have a house and who pay a rent, they want to be helping out.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. Here was the funny thing about life. It depends on how you look at it. Because we could then go and say, like people who ain't got a house, so like they mean for help themselves.
Okay.
You understand? Yes, you're that bad, you're that tight. But how you there bad? Me make you there bad, or is you own doing? You understand?
Okay.
What about if we look at people who have a home and a bill house and some calculate, well, they are citizens who's contributing because you're paying taxes and all them things now. You understand? If you're giving people, you gotta give everybody. Because the rich didn't get the riches easy. You understand? The rich didn't get the riches easy. So we gotta be fair and look at everybody. But you turn will come, don't worry. You gotta sign up a pink slip, and when they come round back, they're giving the rental.
My point is, I was giving it away because I don't need it. Right?
Well, here, let me tell you, a lot of things me need. I collect me on and I use it. The day when I collect it, I was going out of town and it was able to buy gas and stuff for me. And when I originally think when I get me 25,000, the day when I'm talking about the 25,000, I had 100 grand in my pocket. So I said, if I get this 25,000, I can give it away. But the day when I collect it, I did it bad, I had to end up using it. You understand? No, but every citizen, every household is entitled to this, right? This is what they're doing now. Outside of corruption and giving rank people and all them things, the program is you give households, and here why it end up as homeowners first. You see, one of the things the government could estimate or have stats on is how much people own homes. Because remember, to own a home, you have to have it on a property. A number of lands and properties across the country that the government know. So they can say, well, yes, there are 100,000 households, but we don't know how much people are actually renting. We don't have those statistics down to a point number, you know?
Okay, I understand. I want to ask something, man. If I have a donation, right? I just, each person, going back to the place, and if I have a donation, I think that you really good things, do things. I don't really think what I do.
No problem. If you have something to give you, there are always people who have needs, and why you call me and I will deliver for you.
Alright.
Raja, no problem, man. Most welcome. So the number is 622. So what you going on there? What's your turbo? Yes, you got a nice little car and thing. You go up the road, you plaster yourself into some concrete or somebody car trunk, and then you got to dig you out of the car. And you hear how he was a good boy. He was a good boy. He used to walk. And he used to help his mother. His mother didn't know he was a race car driver till he did. You understand? That's the problem we got. This is by you see the banner, you see the black 4x4 there? The banner's plant a farm, right? He's a good guy. He's plant pear and them, and I met him right out on the road and selling pear. Remember me? Yeah, the man is a workman, boy. Plus he's an educated man, you know. And the man planting a farm and proud about what we doing. And he's very successful at what we doing too. Hey, morning.
Hi, morning, Critic. Now, listen to this. Just give me here. What they should have done is when they go to the house, if you have a transport, you get your money. If you have a rent receipt, you get your money. This first phase, second phase, it opens doors for corruption. Trust me, Critic.
You know what I like? You know what's the nice thing about Guyanese? Everybody got an idea how to do something, but they don't do nothing by. You ain't think?
9 years with the lawyer, Critic.
Nice.
9 years of my life I spent working with one of the top lawyers in Ghana. He's now deceased, right? And I have seen it all and I've heard it all.
Yeah. Here was the funny thing. All you have seen and all you have heard is Guyanese, is we Guyanese, is me, you. You son, me son, sometime me. You understand? It's we fudging up all the time. All we gotta do is change we mindset. We Guyanese like the biggest bullshitters. Everywhere you go, somebody got an idea, right? Here why I don't get into everything. And fair, you're saying that we gotta look at the corruption. Very, very important. And that's why I'm looking at. Funny enough, me ain't gonna beat them because me ain't gonna go. They got police walking with them, right? Me ain't got time for beat them and watch them now because I can't. I tell you, I can't. But it's gonna come to light. Because I was told in Vrieslas, man and wife get the money. Now, man and wife is obviously one household. When an audit is done, and man and wife get knowing, Guyanese know a household is man, wife, and children, all of them. Now, what happens? When children make children, they go into next household, right? So it starts splitting there. But man and wife in Vrieslas is said to have received $25,000 each. That money was given to them, again, it's just accusation, by a family member, right? Both parties. Now, when an audit is done, then we're going to uncover that. Because remember, everybody signed. Everybody got ID card. So, you know, one mission a pass, enough of them go to jail. Like how they take 3 months for share out this money. You go see Christmas, some people spending in jail for this money, like in January and February.
All right.
Roger, safe.
Roger, safe.
You can't tell me they ain't got corruption going on. This is Guyana. You can't tell me they ain't thieving money. You can't tell me they ain't giving. Yeah, you can't tell me this is Guyana. You could hope that, well, they do the right thing. Yes, we hope they do the right thing and everybody get and everybody happy. But this is Guyana. Just the mere amount of people. They didn't vet the people who they were hiring. They go use people for the NDC. NDCs of which across the country don't function properly. They're using the most corrupt people to share the money. What do you believe will happen? But what we first have to do is try to get the money out to the people. Because who you want to do? You want to bring angels to share $25,000? Guyana is what it is. We are who we are. First thing we do is accept what is wrong and what is right. And where we want to see ourselves in the future. And then we start righting our wrongs. Now, there's no much difference in the politics. It so happens that one political party has smarter agendas and so than the other political party. But all of us are Guyanese. When it comes to politicians, all of them been acting the same way. When you come, you could make a laugh and say the PNC politicians are dumber. It is evident. But nonetheless, none of them not going to jail. The PPP politicians not going to jail. Nobody not go to jail. Nobody now go to jail. While we the citizens from the beginning of time go to jail for speeding, go to jail for every single thing imaginable, little thing, big thing. You understand? You try to tell me no politician in this country. Are you suggesting that there is no politician in this country that has ever done anything wrong? Let us leave aside corruption. No politician never get an accident. Look. Gary Best, kill a man and walk free. You understand? It seems that politicians in general are above the law. That is the question. That is the thing. So when you're watching one-sided, the PNC politician, all of them is the same when it comes to politicians. When you go in, when you look at Guyanese and how do we benefit, the politicians reap benefits more than anybody. That's the first thing. You understand? No question asked. The politicians reap benefits more than the citizen. And the politicians are there to serve the citizen. But they live like kings. Like the PNC politicians, they are leprechauns. They like gold and green. You understand? Our Transport and Harbor was given gifts. Everybody was given Patterson gold, gifts of gold. You gotta find out how much other politicians they collecting gifts of gold. The PNC politicians like leprechauns. Two things they love, green and gold. You understand? Highly attracted. And you will sit by while the PPP politicians talk about it, create a smoke screen for you to look at, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. So, is the PPP better than the PNC? When this thing rolling out, who better than who, man? If you're looking at it from a perspective on Guyanese politicians, they're better. Then when you go in to politics, not a national thing, go into the politics, then you realize the PPP smarter than the PNC. You understand? It's like you look at the family, you say they're the ideal family. A husband, a wife, and 3 children. 2 boys and a girl. And then you go into the family, you do a breakdown and you ask yourself, who out of the family leading the family? Who's the alpha? Is it an alpha male or alpha female? You realize the woman controlling this family. Then you look at the children and you realize one of the boys is smarter than all of the kids. Right? That's life. So we want to get things right. Yesterday I was saying again, I went off on all of this to say we got to look at the accountability with this thing. But you can't, what you gonna do? You're gonna send 10 body for watch. You're gonna send the church people. They're more corrupt than anybody else. You could send people from the church, they're more corrupt than anybody else. You ain't got more corruption in Guyana than what the church got. Because when you see a thief, you know he's a thief. When you see a pastor, you can't know he's sexing your wife. You think he's a man of God and he's a good, decent man. But he's using that as a cover. And we got him there in Guyana. Yes, sir. He's using that as a cover. And what we got to do is look within ourselves and calculate what we could change and what we could do. You understand? Very important. Yeah, like Pastor Pat. Pastor Patrick is a menace to society. And I tell the people them already what for do with it. They're playing with it. Everybody wants something, but they don't want to make the sacrifice. Somebody have to put the time on Pastor Patrick and put it in place. He never come wrong me, and I tell you, if he come wrong me, he would surely be brushed up. And Pastor Patrick is a demon. I go to a press conference with him for cover the launching of the community policing group, and Pastor Patrick said, pray for me. I don't know, but let God show the minister the way for deal with these outside forces. Where outside forces the minister Benga? Eh? You believe Pastor Patrick? Pastor Patrick is a demon. And imagine the PPP got Pastor. I still see Pastor Patrick all about the place. Got it wrong and making the citizens of success life miserable. You understand? They got it for make their own people life miserable. Pastor Patrick. Them banner want them spend 100,000, 200, how much $1 million for music set for make nice for Patrick like them up. And they willing to pay somebody $100,000 for brush up Patrick. Yeah, that was shibbiness. Whole day I either watch picture and see what has happened to bullies. And y'all ain't know what to do. Yeah, you're mad. You believe anybody could come bully me? You can't, I tell you, you can't even think about bullying me. When you're watching me and cutting up, people just wear shades when they're watching me and cutting up there because they want me to see the eye cutting up. You understand? Pastor Patrick using his clout as a man of God, his connection with the police. You understand? Harassing people on the East Coast. Now the new government come, they supporting he in this for stress people out. You understand? I'm making joke with Pastor Patrick. Somebody say watch your mouth, Critic. Like, yeah, what's really wrong with you? Ain't no game. Watch your mouth. Pastor Patrick is a menace to society. Now which people complain to me about Pastor Patrick, this guy crying. Oh God, you can't get peace. Pastor Patrick driving around listening for noise. As that was a Guyanese is not some nice nuisance by themselves. Sometimes he might be right with one, then we shut him down. But he's take the thing too far. You driving around in other villages that think called looking for nice. Now you making joke. Let the police do the work. Terrorizing people. Huh? Sun is vitamin D, buddy. What you there for?
Not adhering to the rules and regulations of COVID-19, of the government's guidelines.
Now you got me at the last. The government doing testing in Maracaibo?
Yes, they do.
So if the government is there doing testing, what or how does the two shows non-belief in COVID-19 have to do with the stymieing of government's efforts?
Good question. No, he telling the people not to go do the testing. You do what you gotta do. There's police in that village also. He telling the people, telling the police, don't go that way. They're going to buy setting for y'all. Don't go that way. Next thing you know, when the police go that way, a big party keeping everybody around the area there. So just you investigate for me, please. You gotta know about it.
Maracaibo.
Yeah, Maracaibo village.
That's what area?
This is Guyanese Critic. 90 miles up down there, Guyanese Critic.
90 miles?
90 miles up the Guyanese Critic. Yeah, accessible only by boat, by trail house through Linden, I think. Through trail to house.
Mawaras, you telling me 90 miles? Wow. That's a long distance. Alright, Maracaibo.
Very beautiful place.
I gotta find out.
Yes. Yeah, like about 2.5 hours driving a speedboat, like a regular speedboat.
Alright, I gotta follow up with it. So somebody called me and tell me the two show for the community of Maracaibo does not believe in COVID-19. So I don't know. And he said the community is 1,500 people. Yeah, I don't know. That's dangerous. because testing for COVID-19 and going along, well, the vaccine, I think people are going to have their decision whether they want a vaccine or not. But telling people that COVID-19 does not exist, you know, we the Josh and a lot of people have lost their family members. I actually been at ground zero, patient zero. You know, the first person died of COVID-19. I was there. So COVID-19 is very much real. You know, you can't miss COVID-19 in the whole world. Now, how do you? Well, this is the thing. If you got a group of stupid people, obviously the leader can only be a stupid man. So, because you can't blame he alone. I don't know how a stupid man has become to lead a community. It got to be a community of stupid people. Because no stupid man ain't leading me. You understand? But that is dangerous. You got kids, and you know, with a leader, you got people who don't have control of their lives. You got old people, you know, who dependent for somebody else to look after them. And you got the people them who running things saying that COVID-19 is not a real thing. You got a dangerous situation to deal with. Seriously. Real seriously. So I got tried there, buddy. So, see what drugs is there. He never even get to live a life. Since 14 he's a junkie. He never experienced nothing other than being a junkie. His brain is fully formed junkie. You understand? Not like he had an experience in the past and then he moved to drugs. So he has two things he could play with, he could go back. He can't come out of nothing. He done for life. Jesus Christ. Oh, you're coming up with your SBS and something. Where you going with the packet thing? You carrying it? Where you carrying it? These banners, these taxi people is menace, man. He come out in front of me, then he driving slow now. These people, come out in a hurry. So guys, I hear Alexander Village get Riseless get the money, and I get complaints about Riseless, what was going on in Riseless. But you know, the thing is, you gotta be very careful when Guyanese giving you information, because them will try to attack somebody, set up somebody. There's a whole set of irritation when Guyanese call you just so. Because they don't come, a lot of people don't come out of the goodness of the heart and decide, you know. Right? For say they contributing. Look at critic, they make it nice. When you find out them and the neighbor got a long standing problem. If you son they make it nice, what you gonna do? Eh? You're not gonna talk. If your husband make it nice, you're not gonna talk. Alright. You can see the traffic just now. So yeah, I could call on 622-7740 and let me get y'all take on things. What's hot, what's not, what happening. Everybody all excited now. All excited now. Man meet me yesterday, you want something today. And he had months for plan. You wake up this morning with a hard hand. I'm looking for a hole, not me. Not me, bye. You got the wrong man. Take care, son. Love you, man. stop body. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah. So let me show you how we're going on here. Jesus Christ. Oh, here now. You a see girl a go. You a see girl a go. This hot. You see the difference in the camera? Since we fixed the phone, the camera got. I got to carry back the camera up. Man, I got a cleaner because it's not nice for now that I got. And it mightn't be the guy's fault because if you look at the camera, it's looking good, but when you turn it, then you realize it's fucked up. Something isn't clear. I'll get up or something. Signal is terrible. Compliments of GTT. Do less and say you do more. I just passed. This is Brad. This is High Street or Brad Street. I can't remember what the street name. This is the thing, but I just passed Garman there. That would have been so nice for some of y'all to see. You know, who ain't been long and passed through and thing. Not for y'all is all whores. Whores and whores. Whoreses. What's it, man whore or woman whore, man? All of we a whore. So I know enough of y'all skin with a raise when you see Garmont. Remember, y'all remember Garmont? Don't feel I could fool anybody, you know. You done got the whole age. Remember them long time prostitute that's got earring right away wrong in the ears. Your ears done bore. You can't do nothing about it now. People know you from your ears. It's a good old whore with yourself. You understand? You can't fool me. So the sea garments on it. My old workplace. And them fishermen and so I remember when they used to go there. No, yeah, but I feel nice and warm in your heart. You get old. But you're remembering